Alrighty, I do believe I'm live. I think I have sound. I believe I have picture, although it is very bright. I have no real control over the lighting here, the lighting situation. We are in our hotel for the first night on the leg of our trip. I have just an incredible amount of San Diego Comic-Con content because otherwise I would not be here. I'd be down at the pool. There's way too much not to share. Big thanks for to Kathy for just like sending me stuff over and over. Yeah, this is not everything. This is a very large amount, but it is sincerely not everything that's out there. I'm sure I will put others in more in other videos coming up soon. But yeah, I wanted to make sure we got some of this done because there's a lot. There just is a lot. I'm just going to jump right into this. We did have a nice drive. I know folks were very nice about saying howdy and safe trip. We made it so far pretty well. We're in Missouri right now, just outside of Joplin. If I understood correctly, my husband did the driving, so I kind of sat and was lazy. First, I do want to start off because we are talking about a convention. I did want to let you know that David Barry is going to be at Lancon in Scotland. Yeah, David Barry. This is from, of course, Lancon, saying we are delighted to announce that David Barry, your beloved Lord John, will be attending Lancon in Scotland. Hey, Jan, how you doing? How are we doing? You made it to the live? Yes, doing it late. I assume that it might be easier for some folks. So on to David Barry here. Charismatic, elegant, and always close to his fans, David is coming to meet you and to share the Outlander passion in all its glory. Lord John is one of the few characters who embodies honor and compassion in a world often marked by brutality. David Barry brings this role to life with subtlety, portraying a man who is both noble and deeply moving. Very, very apt description, guys. So yeah, David Barry going to be in Scotland for Lancon. For those of you going, you lucky, lucky ducks. We will live vicariously, and I will try to share what I can when we get it. All right, this is a good deal, I thought. I do have tons of Comic-Con, but I wanted to share this one real quick. Dare Murtaugh. Dear Maid Murtaugh shared this one. He and his family prepare to leave the shore, though I'm thousands of miles away for work opportunities I'm so grateful for. I remind myself 2 years ago I had no idea what the shore was or meant. Great people, fun times, in a truly magical place that welcomed me and made me feel like I was walking around the verge. Thank you, Dear Maid, for sharing these. Just like everybody else, we just like to see what's happening with everybody. Speaking of which, before Comic-Con, Sophie shared this one, and this is shared by Skeleton Spain and Sophie Skeleton Universe. And I need to translate it. Yes, I do. It says, let's go, San Diego. Excited to see you all and talk Outlander Stars Season 8, final chapter. That is what Sophie put on her Instagram in her original message. Oh, we got her having a good time. She got the good seat. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to travel that far, because she was back home, get the good seat. Yeah, get, yeah. I approve. I just do. All right, here we go. Outlander Stars and Sony Pictures shared this one. Love a good plot twist. Blood of My Blood will premiere its first 2 episodes on August 8th. 2 episodes, guys, not just the one. You know what? Strange New Worlds just did that a couple of weeks ago. Awesome. Okay, so that's gonna set the timing of dates off a little bit, but that's all right. I wonder why they decided to go with that. Maybe just because it's a good way to get things started. Do we want to hear what interesting things they might be saying? Just for the heck of it? Yeah, maybe.
How you doing? We are the cast of Blood of My Blood. We're here at San Diego Comic Con, our very first time. We have 30 minutes, guys, until we are going to go on. We feeling excited?
Yeah, baby! There's a papers arriving now.
They're over there. We have some very exciting news to share with you as well. We have the first episode coming out on the 8th of August, but that's not all.
Nope.
We're not dropping 1, but 2 episodes on the 8th of August. You got a lot to look forward to.
Check it out.
Bye from us.
Cheers. Bye. Yo!
That's very cool. All right, guys. So 2 episodes on August 8th. Oh, gee, should I split up the reviews or should we do just one? Might just do one. Oh, gosh. All right. ooh, that's going to complicate things. I'll have to think on that. Luckily, I've got a vacation to do that with. Big hellos to again, Jan, Elizabeth. I see Jackie. Hey, Jackie, and Kathy. Of course, big thanks again to Kathy for making sure I stayed up to date yesterday when I was pretty busy doing other stuff. Jackie, of course, as well. I think I just said, that's everybody. So guys, again, hey. Well, that was lost you, Katie. Okay, I am sorry. I am working off the hotel Wi-Fi. So if it is choppy, I do apologize. I'm doing my best. And actually, since I'm talking about it, why don't I close some of these windows as I have shown you? Because then my computer won't be working so hard and I can move on to this one. I'm not going to worry about the sound because we aren't going to hear a whole lot. But we've got Sam heading in here. Danny Boovie, and it's going to refresh for us. But Danny Boovie, Sam Hewn, Comic-Con, arrived at the Comic-Con San Diego 25th of July. This is a repost from another follower. But we get to see Sam walking in and waving at people. He's walking by The Boys, which I thought is funny because that is a show I keep saying I really should watch, but I did not care for the first episode or maybe two I watched. There were some things that I just thought it wasn't necessary to be doing. Let's see, what have I got next here? Outlander Online, San Diego Comic Convention says Richard Reagan, Sam Hewn, and Sophie Skelton at the Stars Outlander panel at San Diego Comic-Con on July 25th in San Diego, California. I'm not going to read all that every time because I think that we're pretty much aware of it, but we got some good pictures here of them at their panel. And yes, I do have a couple of clips of them answering questions as well. Again, doing my best to try to make sure my computer's or the Wi-Fi here is not working too hard so we can get pictures, but we got some good images of the crew, including Sam. And I believe, yeah, Matthew was there as well as Meryl, but we're not getting as many pictures of those folks apparently, but I adore them. I mean, we obviously would not have this show without him or him. Go Richard, and apparently his tongue. Okay, what do we got next here? Yes, here we got a clip. Countdown City Geekcast shared this one. A showrunner, Matthew Roberts, discusses the approach to the final season of Outlander Stars. So, and I didn't really listen to too many of these. I just wanted to make sure they weren't doubles, so I haven't heard a lot.
I think,
that was kind of loud.
The idea for the last season was to not try to top everything we've done, to just do a really good season of Outlander and make it work, make sure the stories work, and give the characters time to do what they do well. They emote, they spend time together, they they deal with the conflicts in front of them, and instead of trying to make it something it wasn't, just to do Outlander. And I think we accomplished that, and hopefully you guys feel the same way.
It was a very, very hard season to shoot. I think there was so many emotions going around, and I think day to day you'd be like, oh, this is just another day of work. We've been doing this 11 years, and but then other days you'd be like, this is the last time I'm gonna work with this person or put on this costume or whatever. So but it made the last season very charged, I think. And a lot of scenes are very charged, but that all adds to this very dramatic storyline anyway. So it's more Outlander, just mega XL version.
Right on. Okay. So giving us for Outlander. So guys, he's talking about us because we're pretty fabulous. So I don't blame him.
I think also Jamie didn't know what he was getting into. I think if you look back now, he'd be like, if he hadn't met Claire, life would have been so much easier for him. Like, that woman. But what a wonderful journey it's been on. We were just talking about, the first time we came to Comic-Con. It was just eye-opening for us to see this amazing fandom that you guys, thank you so much. You've been with us this whole journey.
No problem, my pleasure.
Yeah, and we've created this amazing family, so it's been hard. We're saying this might be our last Comic-Con, who knows? And it's just been such an amazing journey to go on with these incredible cast and the crew, and of course, amazing writers as well. So we're very thankful.
That little who knows makes me think that there's something that people are thinking about doing. Who knows? Now, of course, Katrina couldn't be there, but she did have a message there. Balf Nation shares this. Katrina Balf couldn't attend the Outlander panel at San Diego Comic-Con, but she sent a video message, which is very nice. And I thought I had that one, but I don't have it here. So you know what I'm going to probably do? I'll pop it on another video here, Bright Monday then. Where can I see her video message? Oh, well, maybe I will check that out. We could do that, couldn't we? Well, we could check my most recent post, swipe to see a bit. Okay, well, I can't do that here live. I'll end up somewhere I don't want to be. I'll make sure I find that and see if we can share that with you too, okay? These are some pictures, I should say, from the new trailer. A glimpse in screen caps of Katrina Balf's Claire Fraser with gray hair, and Sam Heughan as Jamie Fraser in the newly released teaser trailer for Outlander Season 8, which will arrive in early 2026. That's right. I'm right. That's right. Okay. So I'm sorry. We're very upset that it's not coming in 2025. However, it looks like I was right. I've got some pictures here of Claire, and yeah, you can definitely tell her hair has grayed up quite a bit. Ooh, especially in that one. Yes, she's not white-haired yet. Will we see her with white hair before the closing credits of the last episode of season 8? I'm really, really curious about that. Of course, she still looks lovely, and so well, we're repeating ourselves here, guys. See, I don't like it when I have. Okay, what? Oh. So these clips are all from these images and the clips from the trailer, I believe, are only from the first 2 episodes. So what does it say? Well, yeah, we're gonna have to check out the clips. The full trailer is, of course, available on YouTube. If I get a chance and have enough Wi-Fi, I will see if I can go find it and hook it up here. Another image here provided by Charles Vandesite and Outlander Online. It's Charles Vandervaart as William Ransom in the teaser trailer of Outlander Season 8. He looks very dapper. Not in uniform here, so wonder what could be happening next for our young William. I kind of wonder. Don't you wonder? Let me check and make sure. I feel like I missed something. No, I didn't miss something. I forgot to close that. And that's all my other ones. It's all of them. There's so many. We're having trouble playing this video. Let's see if we can fix that. Sometimes a refresh will do that. This is Richard Rankin. I definitely... Oh. Yeah, we already saw that one. Can you tell I had to throw this together kind of in a quick second? I'm supposed to meet my family down at the pool here in a little bit. Outlander Online shared this. It's a whole bunch of images taken at San Diego Comic-Con. Richard Rankin and Sophie Skelton, Sam Heughan, of course. I'm not going to keep reading it. We know where they are, what they're doing. Again, she's got... Lauren Lyle was all fringe. Now Sophie Skelton, all fringe. You see what I'm talking about in later images. But everybody looks good. I'm digging this jacket. I like Richard's shoes. Okay, I love just simple tennis shoes, and those are some good shoes. I want those shoes because I need comfortable shoes. There, who doesn't want comfortable shoes? Looking very nice, Richard here, and again, Sam, a nice outfit, very well put together. Lovely, lovely, Sophie. Her simple shoes I can't wear because I got ugly feet. Those are some cute sandals. I like her top too. She just went all out with the skirt and kept the rest of it kind of basic. I am enjoying that. And of course, Katrina isn't there, but she is there at the panel. So I will see if I can find that. But she doesn't have any promo pictures, so that's sad. What did I just close if that wasn't the right thing? I don't know what I get just closed. What if I just closed something very important? All right, Josh Horowitz, of course, was there. This is Josh Horowitz sharing. And this was the last chaotic moment of our special time together. I think I've got pictures unless that's what I closed. In which case, I need pictures now. Okay, some more images. Here we go. Sam looking very nice. And we've got the group photo. Kind of dig this. Is Richard that tall or does he standing on a box? I feel like Richard isn't as tall as Sam, or at least not as tall as he's looking there. But maybe it's just me. Maybe Sophie's sat and they just seem extra tall. But this is a nice picture. I like it. Kind of a little family photo. Now he looks chilly. Poor Sammy, he's so chilly. Someone give him some hot cocoa. Oh, it got too warm. I dug this and the look at his face in his eye for this one, so I threw that one as the thumbnail, as you know. Let's see what else we've got. Of course, the Outlander prequel folks, Blood of My Blood folks, were there. Lots of pictures for that. Outlander Daily shares this one. Hermione Corfield, Jamie Roy, Harriet Slater, Sam Redford, Seamus McLean, Ross, and Rory Alexander attend the Outlander Blood of My Blood panel in Hall H of the Convention Center during Comic-Con International in San Diego, California on July 25th, 2025. Whew. Photo by Chris Dalmas, AFB. We got all that. I did not take any of these pictures. I hope that's all clear. I didn't take any of the pictures at all. Let's see what we have though. The whole crew there. Then look, can you imagine like the first time you're up there on that in San Diego, the convention for popular television and pop culture in general, I should say. It's got to be insane. And Hall H, that is the panel area to be in. It's the big one. That's the one that everybody goes for the big stuff. So I'm so excited for them. They look really pleased. They should be pleased with themselves. It's just very cool. I cannot wait to see this. And now we know we get 2 episodes on release day. So, man, I'm going to have to make time for 2 hours TV. Should I do? I'm probably going to, you know what we're going to end up doing. And I don't know if I should do this then. We do the review for the first episode on Tuesday, then the review for The Princess Bride on Wednesday, and then the review for the second episode on Thursday. And then we all be ready for the third episode on Friday. That's the only thing that I can think of to do and not make something else delayed, unless we wait and do Princess Bride the following week. Let me know below or the comments, one way or the other, what you guys think we ought to do, because now I'm nervous. 2 episodes, because I don't think we're going to be able to cover everything in 2 episodes in one hour chat. It's just not going to happen. I mean, we get cut off as it is. There's no way we're going to make it. I hope you guys enjoyed those pictures while I babbled. Good stuff, I think. And we are going to move along to some more pictures, apparently. Are these the same ones? I might double in myself. No, we got some goofiness. Middle-aged photos and 2 others shared. The McCain clan, Outlander, the McCain clan. The Mackenzie clan, Outlander, Blood of My Blood, cast at San Diego Comic-Con. McLean, what is it? The Die Hard prequel? No. Good pictures here. I love it, love it, love it. And Jocasta. Jocasta too. Sophie Skeleton. See, this is what I was saying. Check out the fringy dress. See, isn't that pretty? Isn't that cool? And also she gets popcorn. Sophie Skeleton shared this and a couple of other pictures of her just looking fabulous. I do have some more promo pictures coming up of some of their ladies of Outlander and Blood of My Blood coming up. But yeah, I just like that she went with like a simple tank top and skirt, but like this flary skirt over top with the sandals. I just like it. She did good. She or her stylist chose well. Is this the video then? Or yeah, from the picture that I was trying to show you? Or is it still the video? I'm thinking I'm repeating myself here. It's hard sometimes when there are so many folks sharing and resharing. And it's not like people are taking credit where credit isn't due. It's just they're all sharing the same 3 or 4 things. And that's stuck. So I'm going to say that we saw it and move along, because TV Insider had the folks on their show as well. Point Blank 1959 shared this one. The Celeb Magazine and Newsfeed couldn't miss the event at San Diego Comic-Con, July 25th, 2025. Photo shoots for TV Insider Magazine, TV Guide Magazine, Associated Press, AP, Getty Images, No Time to Breathe for the celebs in the limelight. Really, as fast as it looked like the pictures had come through, and I did not get a chance to do the research and do checking. This is from mostly Kathy, but you guys sending me stuff. My phone was beeping, and I was like, I can't check it now. I'm packing. It was like one right after the other. They were so busy the whole day yesterday, and just wow. But we have them now. And they don't look tired. They look happy and good spirits. And so I'm glad for that. Except for that one, they kind of do look grumpy. All right, maybe getting tired there. And Sam's like, I've smiled all I can smile. This is all you get. You know, there we go. That's better. Now Richard looks a little tired, but that's all right. I really wouldn't blame him if at some point they were like, I'm done smiling. My cheeks hurt, my teeth hurt, my mouth hurts, everything hurts. So I'm not doing any more smiling. You smile. And we will yell at each other later for not smiling. All right, here we got some live walking through or recorded walking through. Bella Outlander fan and Bella Sam Hoon fan share this to repost from Big Old Belt, San Diego, California, obviously. And don't you love all the flashing lights? Everybody likes them. They all want pictures. Sam is posing and smiling and trying to be cheery and not hurt people because he's probably wants to go have a whiskey. I would think he'd want to go have a whiskey. Looks like now he may have found a place to go have a whiskey. Scotsman Sam shares this run from Resh Mago, day one of Comic-Con, and phone got stolen only once by these three. Sam Hume, Sophie Skeleton, and Chewbacca. Rich Franker. Chewbacca? Is Chewbacca driving or something? I want to see Chewbacca. I mean, hi Sam, hi Sophie, hi Richard. I want to see Chewbacca. That's Mark Hamill's Star Wars, guys. Oh, Chewbacca is not. Never mind. You guys are confused. Oh, she's saying that's Mark Hamill as they're driving by, but that's not Chewbacca. Sophie, honey. Oh dear. Okay. Next ones we've got are a couple of promo shoots. It looks like for some of the Blood of My Blood, and I think Sophie too. Hermione Corfield is on this one. Comic-Con, day one, Comic-Con International at San Diego Convention Center. She looks very cool. She looks like this is just another day of everybody thinking I'm fabulous because they know what's up. And looking more and more Claire, I swear, every time I see her, I'm like, but everybody seems to feel that way. So, you know, this is not a rarity. And then Harriet Slater, I like this denim outfit. It looks really good on her at San Diego Comic-Con, day one again, of course. And some more pictures of her. She has really great eyes. When they do her makeup, it really pops as well. But even when she has a natural look, she has these fantastic eyes. And you can see where, like, Jamie would have gotten some of his looks from. But Jamie Roy, again, looks very, very Jamie. Jamie Roy looks very Jamie. But you can see... again, what qualities we think got passed over: the red hair, obviously, the blue eyes. And so I think they did really well in the casting of these two. And then Sophie, I've got these. I'm not sure where these came, but it says San Diego, California as well. It's just a different outfit, but we have some really great pictures of her as well in this blue outfit here. Oh, that's good. That's cut really well, I think. Yeah, it's pretty. Very basic, hair down, good stuff, not tons of makeup. Don't like the pointy shoes. I don't have pointy shoe toes. So those I just see those and I see pain. But she's a ballerina, so she sees those and probably thinks it's relaxing because she's crazy. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, that's my San Diego live, not coverage of San Diego, obviously, because I am not there. But I wanted to make sure that you guys got these pictures. And I'm probably, even though it's a really popular thing, I'm probably not going to get tons of views, but I really wanted to make sure that those of you who don't have Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or any of the other things to try and follow these pictures and some videos as soon as possible. I will see what I can do about getting more pictures for the trailer, but honestly, your best bet is just to go look up Outlander Season 8 trailer and put San Diego Comic-Con or SDCC, and you're going to get that trailer most likely right on top. Yeah, and Stars probably has it listed on there as well. It's Wi-Fi here and it's slow and it takes a minute. Getting all the program running to do it would be, I'll try. I will. But I hope that was pretty good for you guys. I hope it was all right. Hi, Eileen. How are you doing? I did not see you come in, hon. All right. I see you guys are doing well on the side here. I'm my little screen is this big for travel. So I can almost see you guys if I lean in really, really a lot and hit my microphone again. Thanks so much for joining me, especially this time of day. I hope you guys had a really terrific Saturday. I will not be coming to you live at all Saturday or Sunday, but I will do my very best to come back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If I don't hold it against me. And I cannot predict in the slightest what time it'll be. I really was trying to shoot for noon. We stopped at a Wendy's and I was like, they almost always have a little picnic area, you know, with chairs and stuff outside. I'll just find a quiet spot and go. No. They had a little spot, but no chairs. I thought that was weird. No tables, no chairs, but a little fenced in area. So I don't know. Wasn't there. Every city does their own thing. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thanks so much for wishing us well on our trip. Again, it went really well, except for the fact that I forgot to pack my power cord. However, Nerds Unite, my husband goes, well, I do have a plug-in power square, but my problem is I don't carry the C-to-C cord that you need to power. And I was like, oh, I carry one of those with me all the time, just as a spare, because you never know. And I've used it twice in 3 years, and this would be time to, because you never know. So with the power of nerd and the power of partnership and marriage, we got something kind of working that'll work until I go home. Thanks so much for wishing well. I didn't have to go to Best Buy. Sorry, Kathy. Everybody else, have a really great rest of your Saturday, really great rest of your weekend. I will do my best to be here on Monday with whatever else we can come up with, whatever Kathy sends me or I pop up and look for and find. Most likely, no guarantees, I'm going to do my best to come here live at some point on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Whew. That's it. Thank you so much to my members for your continued support on this channel. Thank you to my contributors to my vehicle. Some of you were asking if I was having a good drive in my car. We aren't taking my Jeep for this. This is a family trip, and my husband, he doesn't like to drive family vehicles on trips. He likes to rent a car. He doesn't rent anything fancy, but his thoughts are, I'd rather pay a little bit extra to rent a car than break down in our family vehicle halfway somewhere on a long trip, have to get it fixed or towed back. It's too much cost, put us late on our trip plans and stuff. So he rents a car. It's all good. So my vehicle is sitting comfortably in the driveway, resting, because I've put it to work a lot this past month. I don't know if you enjoyed this video. You know what to do. Give her a like. If you didn't like this video, well, I really appreciate you hanging in here this long so that I can get some watch time. I appreciate that very much. And you should let me know in the comments why you despise it so much, and be clear and concise. Also, answer any questions that I've asked throughout here. I kind of was doing this on a whim because there was no planning for this one today. Zero. But I do have sound. Got my little mic. Check this out. A little microphone. Hello, microphone. And my camera, and I double checked everything, so I think you can hear everything all right. Yay, go team. Lorraine Gavigan, hello. Thanks for joining us too. Hello, Katie. Hope you're having a great vacation. Do you know what? My drive was really good. I will talk, before I go, I will tell you really quick about my drive. The drive was a lot quicker than I thought it was. We stopped every couple of hours, but we didn't stop long enough for me to do a video. And like I said, that we couldn't find a place where I could set my table, my computer up and sit at the same time, or at least be kind of eye level-ish at any rate. But the drive was nice. I took some pictures. One of the first rest stops we stopped at, I took a picture because it had a nice little garden. We stopped at a really weird, not rest stop, but gas station, except it was a gas station that never ends. If you check out my Instagram, I will try to post that before I go to bed tonight because it was big. It's called Buc-ee's. And if you've heard of Buc-ee's, I now have a Bucky Ducky for my Jeep, which I think is what I started off saying, and that's what I was talking about. And then my daughter, when we like to do, and this is generic, I don't know if it's okay for me to show it, but this is a Kroger's generic water enhancer. I always get grape. Shocking, I know. But we picked up some for my daughter. That way we aren't drinking pop, and we can have water and still have some flavor. Plus it has the extra vitamins and stuff in there thrown in from time to time. And hers exploded, and hers was fruit punch. And now I look like I might be a murderer. So I'm going to go. That's after washing it. It stains really bad. So I'm going to go watch my daughter swim, possibly jump in myself. I think I said everything. If you didn't get enough Outlander information, and might think you might have missed something throughout the week, because I do put out a video every day, just about, usually, except yesterday I didn't, so I'm making up for it today. And yeah, check those out. And let's see, no matter what video you choose, you guys know what I'm gonna say. I'll see you there. Thanks so much for the well wishes. Hopefully I'll see you guys Monday, if not Tuesday.